Imagine walking into an art gallery and staring at a stunning portrait. The colors, the details, the brushstrokes, they all seem like the work of a master painter. But then you notice something strange. The artist behind this captivating piece isn't human, it's the product of artificial intelligence. Welcome to the new era of AI-generated art, where machines are redefining creativity and challenging what we consider real art. Have you ever looked at a piece of art and wondered, was it made by a machine or a human? In recent years, the world has been buzzing about a new type of art, AI art. The idea that machines can create beautiful, thought-provoking images on par with human-made art has taken the art world by storm, with pieces fetching hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions and stirring debates among artists and critics alike. One question looms large: is AI art better than reality? Let's dive into this fascinating world and explore how AI art has challenged the very concept of what it means to create. First, let's break it down. AI art is created using artificial intelligence, a branch of computer science that mimics human learning and problem solving. Specifically, AI art is made with tools known as generative adversarial networks. In simple terms, GANs are algorithms that learn patterns from vast amounts of data, such as thousands of paintings or images, and then use this information to create new images that resemble the data it was trained on. These artworks can be anything from abstract compositions to realistic portraits. One of the most famous examples of AI art is the portrait of Edmond de Bellamy, an 18th century-looking gentleman with a mysterious and somewhat unfinished appearance. The painting, made by an AI programmed by a Paris-based art collective called Obvious, sold for a jaw-dropping $432,500 at a Christie's auction in 2018, almost 45 times more than its expected price. What's even more fascinating is the signature at the bottom corner of the artwork, not a name, but a complex mathematical formula. So, what makes AI art stand out from traditional art forms? In many ways, it's the way it challenges our understanding of creativity. Traditionally, we think of art as something deeply personal, created by humans to express emotions, thoughts, and ideas. Art has been a way for people to capture the world around them, whether it's a realistic depiction of a landscape or an abstract expression of joy or sorrow. But AI flips this on its head. AI doesn't feel emotions. It doesn't have personal experiences to draw from. Instead, it uses algorithms, mathematical instructions programmed by humans. Yet somehow, AI-generated art manages to evoke feelings, inspire thought, and challenge our perceptions of reality. Take, for example, the work of George Nies, a German mathematician who, back in 1964, became one of the first people to publicly display art created by a computer. His work, created by inputting mathematical formulas into a computer, laid the foundation for what we now know as digital art. Fast forward to today, and artists like Frieder Nake have taken these ideas further, creating digital art that blends technology with human inspiration. Nake, inspired by the famous painter Paul Klee, uses algorithms to mimic Klee's iconic use of vertical and horizontal lines. The result? A stunning fusion of human and machine creativity. This question lies at the heart of the debate surrounding AI-generated creations. Can art made by machines truly be considered art? After all, art has always been closely tied to human expression. The word create itself comes from the Latin word creat, meaning to produce or bring into being, typically associated with something divine or supernatural. But here's the thing: AI art does create. It produces something new from nothing but data and algorithms. However, AI doesn't have personal experiences or emotions to influence its creations. Instead, it relies on the instructions it's given and the data it has learned from. In a sense, AI is like a highly skilled painter who doesn't have any original ideas but can paint almost anything you ask for. This raises the question: is creativity limited to humans? AI doesn't paint or sculpt with its hands, but it does generate something new, something that didn't exist before. And while it might not have personal emotions tied to its art, the images it produces can still evoke strong reactions in human viewers. For some people, the idea that machines could replace human artists is unsettling. After all, part of what makes art special is the artist's unique perspective, the brushstrokes that reveal their hand, or the imperfections that tell us someone real made it. AI lacks this personal touch, which is why some critics argue that AI-generated art can never truly replace human-made art. But artists like Matt Saunders, a professor at Harvard, have a different view. In an interview, he noted that while AI can produce incredible works of art, it's still humans who bring meaning to these pieces. In other words, AI can generate the art, but it's humans who interpret, display, and ascribe value to it. The artist is still very much in the room. Similarly, Tosvani Terry, a musician and lecturer at Harvard, pointed out that while AI might be able to compose music, it lacks the ability to truly perform or interact with other musicians. That sense of interplay, or the ability to react in the moment, is something that artificial intelligence can't reproduce, he said. It's this spontaneity, this human touch, that AI simply can't replicate. At least, not yet. So where does AI fit into the larger world of art? Some artists and collectors are intrigued by the possibilities that AI offers. For instance, Nicolas Laugero-Lasserre, a French art collector, bought the Edmond de Bellamy portrait before it made headlines at Christie's. He described feeling both repulsion and attraction to the piece, a reaction many people share when faced with AI-generated art. On the other hand, some artists worry about what AI means for the future of their profession. Will machines take over the art world, leaving human artists struggling to compete? Ruth Stella Lingford, an animator and lecturer at Harvard, voiced her concerns about the impact of AI on jobs in creative industries. AI is acting like a sort of collective unconscious, she said, noting that while AI can be a useful tool, it might also threaten traditional jobs in animation and other fields. This brings us back to the original question: is AI art better than reality? The answer is, it depends on how you define better. AI art can certainly mimic reality and sometimes even enhance it. It can create hyper-realistic portraits, generate imaginative abstract works, and even challenge our perceptions of what art should be. But can it replace the human experience behind the art? For now, the answer seems to be no. While AI art is impressive and thought-provoking, it lacks the personal touch, the emotional depth, and the unique perspective that comes from being human. However, that doesn't mean AI art isn't valuable or meaningful. It offers a new way of thinking about creativity and challenges our understanding of what it means to make art. As AI continues to evolve, we may see even more incredible creations that blur the lines between human and machine, and who knows? One day, we might find ourselves in a world where AI-generated art is just as celebrated as works by the great masters. In the end, AI art isn't necessarily better than reality, it's just different, and that difference might be exactly what makes it so exciting. So, is AI art truly better than reality? While it's clear that AI can mimic, surprise, and even push the limits of creativity, the debate between human and machine-made art is far from over. But one thing's for sure, AI is here to stay. It's changing the way we think about art and creativity. Whether you're fascinated or skeptical, the future of art is being shaped by code, algorithms, and imagination like never before. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, what do you think about AI art? Is it the next big thing or just a high-tech novelty?